While lords feasted upstairs, the real struggle happened below the floors. The scent of roasted meat filled the grand hall, but in the kitchens beneath, a young girl named Ellen hadn't eaten in 2 days. Her hands burned from the fire. Her clothes reeked of smoke. Yet, her master would never know her name. Because in the age of kings, luxury had a price, and it was paid by the invisible. Medieval castles were symbols of power, towering fortresses that seemed untouchable. But what visitors never saw were the hundreds of lives hidden beneath their beauty. For every banquet, there were dozens of workers who spent hours kneeling on cold stone floors, scrubbing, chopping, hauling water, cleaning armor, and tending fires. Their world was one of exhaustion, obedience, and survival. In the early morning, before the rooster crowed, the castle's heart began to beat. Servants, some no older than 12, rose in the dark to fetch icy water from wells. The scullery maids washed dishes until their hands cracked. The kitchen boys turned the roasting spit for hours, never daring to stop. Mistakes were not forgiven. A burned meal could mean a beating, or worse, being cast out into the cold with nothing. Ellen was one of them. Born to a farmer who lost his land, she was sold into service at just 11. Her job, to clean chamber pots and wash linens for the lady of the castle. Every day, she carried the smell of the castle's filth, but she dreamed of sunlight in the courtyard. Once, she peeked into the great hall, saw the golden plates, the laughter, and for a moment, forgot her hunger. But when the lady steward caught her, she was struck across the face. In the castle, curiosity was a sin. Castles didn't run on magic, they ran on human endurance. From the kitchens to the armory, from the laundries to the stables, everything depended on unseen workers. The lord's fine garments, washed by hand in icy rivers. His armor, polished all night by tired squires. His meals, cooked by those who would never taste them. They were the gears in a glittering machine that celebrated wealth they would never share. Many servants lived their whole lives within those stone walls, never leaving, never resting. Injuries were common. There were no doctors for the poor. Some died of exhaustion. Others disappeared quietly, replaced by another desperate soul from a nearby village. To be a servant was to trade freedom for survival. And yet, they endured. Ellen would smile when she saw the sunrise hit the castle walls. She found joy in the warmth of the kitchen fires and in the laughter of other servants sharing crumbs of bread. They built the world we admire in books and films, not with swords or crowns, but with calloused hands and endless patience. So the next time you see a grand medieval castle, remember the people you don't see. Because beneath every stone of luxury lies a story of struggle, sacrifice, and unseen strength. The servants were not just the background of history, they were its heartbeat.